harass it though.
Come on, stream, go!
Yes, I mean, do seem to have some kind of video again now.
Come on, I reduced the bat rate. I shouldn't have an issue with my connection. The base is saying everything is fine.
So VS in control of the point. TR has a lot. She has pulled a lot of vehicles out there.
And I think we have a stream back! Yay! So as you can see, the VS has control of the point. The TR is pulling a lot of vehicles for some reason. Let's have a look at that. Do you think this...
Again, a lot of skycars and harassers.
And a lot of worker harassers too.
I mean, I don't know, we might be witnessing some kind of new meta here.
Yep, new LaneSmash meta.
VS does have a good grasp on the point.
TR preparing a push here.
TR's getting a good push in there, trying to get some C4 on the harasser, but the harasser survives.
Doesn't work, yep. And they are inside
less
now.
than 20 minutes remaining.
Okay, we should have at least some 20 minutes of stability, I hope so. TR is cleaning the point here, but they don't seem to be able to work really well for them. There's only 2 of them and they are slowly dying.
VS, what's a nice try from TR, but VS quickly back to regain the point there. And TR is now trickling in one by one.
Yep, VS still controlling
now
point.
Now a Skyguard trying to shoot in through one of the doors.
What are they shooting at? I'm not seeing a lot of Scythe here and only one
they're trying
Valkyrie.
to shoot in at the infantry.
There's a big waste of human resources here. Yeah, they should have players as infantry trying to push, or maybe as maxes. I mean, if you want to clean the air, you should pull a Buster Max, try and clean and at least deny the air for some point, and then switch back to anti-infantry or vehicle weapons.
I think what we're seeing is, if I'm not mistaken, chat can definitely correct me if I'm wrong, but GETR, when they play on live, they are mainly a vehicle outfit though.
Oh, that explains a lot. I'm not sure how they would have probably a much better run in the C bracket. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so GETR actually signed up after the site update and was unable to procure themselves a practice match so we could see which bracket they actually should be placed in, which just meant that they defaulted to the B bracket.
Okay. Yep. Well, at least they will have they should be able to learn a lot.
Point now. They do have control of the point.
I
vehicle
missed that. My God. I'm doing a really poor job today. Yeah, I control the point. I think the double door push that I followed without talking about it went through. So let's see, does VS has any redeployment option, because Valkyries are not going to have a fun time considering the amount of anti-air weapons in the ground, and I'm not
saying there. I might be wrong. GETR is not a vehicle outfit, maybe. I am not sure, to be honest.
I mean, there seems to be a gem. Oh my God!
They do seem to favor vehicles a lot in this match, though.
I mean, vehicles are strong, but you need you should rather have a small group of skilled vehicle players rather than a large amount of people, because you need people on the point, especially on bases like Ayoka where the point is quite a large building. You need to push to several angles and not...
And VS pushing in through the dots, trying to take control of the lobby between the big stairs and the small stairs. Now they have taken control of it, they are slowly pushing TR.
But they're only coming through beacons or Valkyries. The only way VS is supplying players right now is that way, and maybe that Thunderous in the bridge, but they have control back of the point. TR has control of the floor of the point, but the VS still has control of the fast floor, and they are slowly being killed. The point is flipping. There's still 2 minutes on the recapture or the capture, depending of which side is pushing. Oh, yep. The floor
appears
is
to be
down.
TR that takes control of the point again.
Yes, again.
Yes, stagnating, as we saw them on Twin Skylanders, they're stagnating on the second base. The Hyuga Chemical is a difficult base to get in. What you want is you need spawn points all around. If you see VS,
the
really
VS seems to have pulled a lot of harassers to clean the ground. They are doing quite a good job here, but they did not set up for the next push because they
that lovely sound of the cast. But how much you want to bet that is a piece of guy in there?
The VS is trying to pick and get some kills with the Fury's harassers.
We have a lot of TR maxes inside now.
Yep, TR did a good thing putting those maxes because that's what they need to hold the point.
Is that a Gorgon? Is that Gorgon max, I think? Gorgon or Bursto max? Why?
15 minutes remaining.
I mean, Gorgon can be an explanation. Yep, it's a Gorgon max.
But you have counters.
Yep. But you probably think it's a much more better alternative because Pounders, if you're not that great at aiming, it's maybe not the best option, but might as well pick a full anti-infantry gun rather than the Gorgons then. I haven't used them in a long time, so I don't know. They are doing a good job at holding the base here, and they have the proper amount of engineers. We've not seen a lot of maxes supported by very low amount of engineers right here. At least this
that is
true.
True. They are doing something that the other B bracket teams have failed to do when we have seen them pull maxes. They do have engineers enough for them. Oh, but it doesn't help when they get destroyed by PPA though.
The PPA is not helping the VS here because unlike on the two other bases, it's not they cannot kill much from outside. And the VS, I mean, if there's one issue VS has is pushing, and it's not that easy for them, and they don't seem to have done any big infantry push so far.
But that is very true. From what I know from Trid and PZ, when they actually play on live, the PZ is mainly just air or armor. Trid does have infantry people, not sure how many, but they are also mainly air armor and
yeah, but in the game you can much easily
VS trooping up on the roof. They do have maxes with them. We see that Galaxy landing. They're gonna push in.
Let's have a look at the double stairs, the double doors. My commandant team is not on point today. Neither is the camera rock, sorry. Yep, VS is entering, the max are dead. I would like my commander to go that fast, that would be great. The max is, taking a lot of rocket rifle shots, and the TR max is staying alive, but not being, not for long, and the VS are bringing more maxes. The C4 are not connecting with the maxes, and they
are still doing a good job at actually.
Yeah, one T4 I think killed a lot of VS, and now the VS max is dead, at least one. And the VS are slowly getting out of the room, but they are
going for Chimney Rock and having that flip. That would have just saved the day for them.
Yep, but they were focusing on keeping control of Chimney Rock. But they are doing a much better job in holding, because they can probably do what they are the better at. It's holding a point with maxes and infantry. They held that point for quite a long time. That the point was cleared for at least some time.
Yeah, there's not that much time left in the match. I think our timer on the stream is a little bit behind. So I'm guessing there's around 12 minutes something remaining. Oh, and a TR
I'm seeing 14 minutes left. 13 minutes left. So plenty of action still possible. And that galaxy is still there, so I assume
and now
VS
we
can
have
destroy on it.
That is a Cobalt harasser.
Oh, inside it, yep. That's going to be really hard to push at. I mean, you shouldn't push from the big stairs with that here.
So what is TR doing? I did see TR coming out of the spawn room. They are going for the tunnels. Do they have maxes with the no? They don't. It is.
Yeah, I'm seeing a push through at least a lot of TR getting below the floor here, so I assume they are going to come out of the ground. Yep, like dwarves or goblins, I would say.
Oh, but
they are welcome. Yep,
they're ready for them. 2 harassers.
And that push did not work as well for TR.
Those Fury harassers. One harasser has been destroyed.
The push from the other side succeeded in reaching the doors, but oh, that Fury is not going to do good things to that infantry. Oh no, I can report that to the police.
Finally, I see a VS bus has been pulled. Now VS has a spawn point close to the point.
Yep. And that Max did survive, so he's going to join the VS defense here, which already has 2 maxes, and the Aerosol is not here, but nope, Aerosol is gone. They did have the Aerosol inside. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe it flipped and died. I think TR is going to have a hard time pushing now. Maybe they will try from the double doors, but it's being strongly held, and I'm not seeing that many TR here. VS is pulling aerosols from the vehicle pad. TR need to realize that, and they had people near that.
Where are the TR? And TR's
They are
letting VS
that
have, now TR has hacked back that terminal so they can get their own vehicle.
Yes.
That vehicle terminal was VS for a long time. Nice little Copal bus there parked.
I'm seeing more infantry coming out small stairs, but they are being weighted. Oh my god, what's happening with those lightnings? Why pull so many Skyguards? They didn't have any ESFs in the air. What's happening? I don't understand.
But that's what I said before, we might be witnessing some kind of new meta where Skyguard is just 4 times better than Copal.
I mean, that galaxy is dying for sure, but that's not what you need. That being said, the point is flipping. Maybe it's worked. They summoned the Skyguard god, and the god said, "You should cap back the point with 6 lightning."
How did that happen?
I mean, they still have to kill the maxes, but they managed to do a good push while they're being killed now. So the point is to bring back to 2 VS. I think there's only 1 minute left in the cap. So it's not going to help, but the VS is kind of in a chaos situation. They have a flash now inside. That seems like the shotgun one, but they seems to be in control of most of the building here. That Max is as much life as my casting right now, but he's not dead, unlike the stream. So we have that for us, and the VS is in control of the building again fully.
TR is now traveling in 1 by 1. Guys, that is not what you want to do.
Yep. That Spitfire is doing a lot. I think it survived for the whole fight. It is indeed one of the weirdest matches we've seen so far. I mean, interestingly enough, VS has a lot of issues pushing out and with the logistic of the game, but they are for sure mastering a few more points than GETR in that match. Like, they are doing a much better work with their vehicles, and they are doing a better work with their resources. But in regard to infantry, I think GETR is doing a better job at surviving for long. Of course, right now VS is captured. Oh, the point flipped at the last second! TR is on the point with maybe 8 people. That flash is... oh my god, that flash. No, it's not dead. Oh my god.
Oh, and TR's flipped
VS
back. And VS
getting back control of the
up
point.
on the tech plant.
Oh god, that's so close. The Max is clearing out, and we're still seeing TR on the points. The Raisnade are keeping TR alive again, but they are dying and they are not staying alive. That Max is almost dead. The C4 is going to finish him. Now TR has a flash inside. It's a contest, I think. And TR has control of the point and of the building. That Spitfire is still not dying. I don't know why.
They got that cap in the last second. VS thought they had, and they were redeploying.
That was a last second flip. And yeah, as you said, I think VS was ready to move back to the tech plant when TR did that last push. I mean, say what you say about the match, but it is a lot of action. Need to lower that. TR is now back in control with a flash, a max. They are going to try and hold for as long as possible because the match only has 7 minutes left. And it's not going to be easy. That being said,
less than 6 minutes remaining.
I mean, in 6 minutes, TR can recapture the point and move back to Chimney Rock right now. Wait, no, 2 minutes 30. No, that's not possible for TR. But they can still secure that point, and they can. They just have to hold it for 3 minutes.
Flipping it back now.
Yep, it's pushed back now. There's a push from the small stairs with a max. TR lost theirs, and look at that max HP. I think I can blow on it, and it's going to die. And not a single engineer. I think he's probably screaming on TeamSpeak right now, asking for an engineer, but nah, he's funny, he has one. Let's see what TR is trying to do. We've seen one push from the bridge dead now. The vehicle pad has been destroyed. We're not going to see any flash soon. And TR still has at least 1 harasser, 2 harasser, and the Skyguards are back! 3 Skyguards are here! I think that's the first question we're going to ask in the interview.
Yeah, it is too late for VS to actually go for the tech plant, but they will probably get this point now 4-0 for this match though.
I mean, they just summoned the Skyguard gods, and there's a push going on right now, so maybe they will manage to get out and reach the point. The point is slipping, but I don't think they have a strong squad on point. Nope, the point is slipping back to VS. Will the TR work? I mean, you can praise the Skyguard gods on.
It is the Skyguard meta that is what we're seeing.
Indeed, we I think Country Baron. And yep, it's showing round 3, I don't know why.
Left.
And the point is captured, so with 4 minutes timer left, it means that nobody can capture a base right now. I think that's at the end of the match. It's going to be just a cool infantry fight until then.
I mean, I don't really care about the infantry fight when I want to see more of that Skyguard fight. Let's see some Skyguards versus harassers. That's what I want to see.
Yep, the VS is in control of the point, and did they move to the tech plant? Yep, they moved to the tech plant, but I'm seeing not that many VS on the point on the Aoka right now. Yep, point is moving back for TR. I'm not seeing a lot of vehicle here.
Oh, this is interesting. Let's get some guesses in the chat for how many lightnings.
Yes, it's
TR got destroyed.
It's round 2, so it's the end of the match here. I don't know why it's showing round 3. I think because it didn't start it properly.
I think it's a bug with the script though.
Yeah.
It has done that on other matches as well.
Let's see if any Skyguard is being built. VS is dropping on the tech plants. I guess they are going to have fun. So yeah, if in chat you have any questions, since we don't have the 3-minute delay, you can ask them, and we're going to you can type them, and we're going to ask them during the interview. Do not worry, for sure I'm going to ask about the Skyguards, and if there is any kind of religious belief about them, or if they just really like them.
Also, we'll have stats for round 2. I just have to put them over in the sheet for you when the round is done.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, definitely interesting. A lot of Skyguards. BS really struggling with their transitions and getting that infantry push out when the enemy has set up good for point holds.
Oh, let's look at this flash. Yeah, VS seems to struggle and having a few issues with pushing. But they for sure have a good control of the rest. I think they did a good job in pre-caps, at least a bit. They are having more issues with bringing a solid group of infantry on the point. I think they struggled both when both times when they attacked the tech plant. Even if it didn't matter for this time, they for sure did not bring any infantry on the first one, and it failed. They have a struggle when the TR has a strong point and they are attacking, so we're not seeing any Galrops, we're not seeing a lot of Thunderers bringing infantry, we're only seeing Beacon and a few Valkyries from time to time, but that was not a lot of big infantry coordinated push, or at least not enough. When they did it, it worked, because GETR seems to have a bit more issue controlling the surrounding of the base, and thus they have issues retaking it, but I think both sides seems to have flaws that they need to work on for the rest of the tournament. It will be quite interesting to see how much they improve right now. I mean, not right now, but for the rest of the tournament. I think my English today wasn't...
that is definitely what I'm gonna be looking forward to. Seeing how GETR is gonna progress throughout this tournament. How much have they learned from what they experienced today?
Yep.
End of the match. End of the match. Congratulations to TMNT winning 4-0. Team captains or people for the interview, please switch to the waiting for interview channel.
Alright, let's hope that we are going to have an interview that is quick and efficient, so we can go and watch the other match on PSB1, but we're going to interview because probably a lot of questions to be asked. I'm going to put the PSB2 main PSB channel on my background so I can
yeah, I mean,
start
you
watching
can
it.
get over to the stat sheets. I have actually almost updated it for round 2.
Alright, so shit should be back on the screen. It is, yep. So let's have a look at it. Yep. So doesn't seems to be updated for me.
If you go further down.
Oh
see,
yes.
after round 2, you have infantry total, air total, armor total, and then.
You guys ready for interview?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sending them to you.
Look at that lightnings. Look at how many lightnings they lost.
And yep, armor too. Alright, no wait, they're not here yet.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your
18
channel.
lightning lost. Okay.
Hi there,
User
everyone.
joined your
Hello.
channel.
Hello there.
Congratulations to all of you. So it was quite an interesting match. I'm going to have to ask the question everyone I think I've been asking in the chat during the match. GETR, what's it with the Skywatts?
User joined your channel.
Yeah, that was the master plan for the opener to keep the air under control.
Okay, because we've seen, for example, in the last fight on Ayoka Chemical, a lot of lightning is being Skyward lightning is being pulled. This fight, VS doesn't seem to having any big air control or any ESS, and we've still seen Skyward being pulled. So it was quite fun for us to have a look at it. Did you think you just kept pulling Skyward because you wanted to maintain control of the air, or it was because you wanted also them to be used for anti-vehicle control?
Yeah, absolutely. As you could see in the first match, the air obliterated us completely. So we wanted to make sure that we control the air from the ground. But you see how it worked out.
Yeah.
So